points. Kaiser High School.
This was the moment the Kaiser girls track team won the Hawaii State Championships on May 16, 2015, the first time ever in Kaiser history and the first time ever for a public school in 20 years. Like any athlete knows, it takes hard work and dedication to even qualify for a state meet. So let's take a look at senior and state competitor Olivia Russell and her story in the world of track. In 1998, Olivia was born in Liberal, Kansas, just 1 minute after her twin sister Isabella was born. She then lived with her parents Melissa and Travis Russell in Hooker, Oklahoma, before moving to Norman, Oklahoma 6 years later. It was in Norman where she began and found her passion for running track.
Well, I started track whenever I was in the 7th grade, but what really inspired me to start running track is just because I think I just had a desire to get out there and work out kind of. I always knew my mom had done track and ran hurdles like I do, but I was just out there to get out excess energy, but I guess it benefited me in the end.
When Olivia first started track, hurdles weren't her only event. Aside from them, she participated in long jump and high jump events before finding her home with the hurdles.
I don't really know what triggered that feeling. It's just it felt right, so I just kind of went with it.
To be more exact, the 300-meter hurdle race was the one that she grew to love and focus on the most. From her story, you could say that this event was one that first came as a surprise to her.
Okay, so I had ran the 100-meter hurdle. I was in 7th grade. I had ran the 100-meter hurdles that morning, and because track meets in Oklahoma last all day, it's wonderful. And I was sitting up in the stands because I was I'm done for the day. I already ran my 100-meter hurdles. I'm just gonna hang out, go home after, chill out. As I'm eating a granola bar, I still remember it because it was it was in a purple wrapper, but I was eating the granola bar and my coach, Coach Balkin, she comes up, she runs, she's like, Olivia, I can enter you in another hurdles race. Come on, you gotta run, let's go. I'm like, what? I'm halfway eating this granola bar. I'm like, what? So I run down there and I'm like, oh crap. Okay. I never even used blocks or anything until I was almost at the end of my 8th grade year. So this is 7th grade and I was just okay, alright, let's do this. So I did it and I absolutely died, but I really loved it.
Olivia later moved to Hawaii for her mom's job transfer, where she would spend her entire 4 years of high school attending Kaiser. Aside from track, she also participated on the school's volleyball and basketball team before fully committing to only track in her junior year. Junior year is a pretty big year in itself, but it was in this year where she also received a coach who would have her focus in training primarily for hurdles.
Set. Go!
Meet Samantha Esperanza, or as the track team calls her, Coach Sam. Coach Sam is a former University of Hawaii Rainbow Wahine track runner, competing primarily in hurdle and sprint events. Coach Sam joined the Kaiser family in the 2015 season and has been making a positive impact ever since.
She's honestly such an incredible coach. I have never learned so much from one coach and the little amount that I've had Sam.
I've been coaching Olivia since last year. My first year coaching her, she was a junior, and she was just a natural leader from the get-go. She knew her hurdling before I even came. I just had to kind of polish her up. Even as a junior, she took charge and made sure everyone was doing their drills, everyone was warming up, and just led her to be selected as team captain this year.
As an athlete, Coach Sam describes Olivia as a hard worker, having natural leadership, and someone who is overall just different.
The way you have to coach Olivia is very different from any other athlete. I mean, everyone's different, but she's unique in that you can tell her one thing and she either gets it or she doesn't. Most of the time she does get it, but I think the way she takes it, she actually takes it in and tries to get the directions down as much as she can, but even if she doesn't execute, you can tell that she's just trying her hardest.
Whether it is during practice or at a meet, Olivia is always trying her hardest and setting a good example of hard work to her teammates.
She's like a captain to us. She basically takes over the whole hurdle team.
She really motivates me, and she's very inspirational, and she just really like pushes me.
My goals for this track season is really just to like make sure that this team is like unified and understand that even though we run individually, we're one team as a whole.
It can also be seen that Olivia is a different athlete in more ways than one. Her experience at the 2015 state meet is what really brought out these unique qualities and has allowed her to stand out over other hurdlers in the state.
I think she wants it more, especially this being her senior year. She has this drive to just succeed this year. Even last year, I mean, like at state, she was crying because she didn't make it to the finals, which you can tell that's just passion in a person's, or it's just passion for track, passion for hurdles. That's what makes it.
Even though I didn't compete in the finals, I remember like going up in the stands, running from like the high jump area over to the pole vault area, over to the top of the stands, over looking at times. I was asking my friend's dad for like the stats and like how we were doing. It was honestly one of the most incredible feelings ever because I was with like this group of people who had worked so hard, like some of them basically for 4 years, and we finally got this win that Kaiser had never gotten before, and then a public school like hadn't gotten it for over 20 years. So it just shows like how much effort that we put into it.
This passion and determination sparks the drive for Olivia to work hard no matter what situation is presented in front of her. And whether she notices it or not, her team believes that her senior year is athletically her year.
Before this season, like I knew Olivia was going to do just so good, and even all the other coaches are saying this is Olivia's senior year. I think that's just going to push her even harder to, you know, perform better and get more PRs.
I think she has the potential to make it all the way to state.
This season, I think she'll be in the top 10, I should say.
State or away?
For state.
The key for Olivia to achieve her goals is for her to never lose sight of what she wants the most. This means that she'll have to continue her hard work and practice and push herself to become a stronger athlete, both physically and mentally. Her natural leadership and inner coach will allow her to provide her teammates with extra motivation and advice in order to become a stronger and more unified team. After Olivia graduates in May, she plans on attending college somewhere in Oklahoma, and even though she will not be running for a college team, Olivia plans to continue running on her own. High school is a time where memories are created to last a lifetime, and for Olivia, being a part of Kaiser's track and field team for the past 4 years hold the most. Being able to participate in track has overall changed Olivia's life and has allowed her to really grow and mature as a person.
It's a really great feeling to know that you can be part of something that means so much to people.